Ah, middle school. The terrible years. I remember it like it was ages ago. The smell of Axe deodorant and body odor and desperation and the bullies. Yeah. Now, before I start, I'm gonna paint you a picture of what I looked like in 7th grade. Okay, I had all of my growth spurts. Like, all of them during that part. So I was pretty tall. So even though right now I'm as average as you can get in height, back then I was like one of the tallest girls in my grade. And then, my hair. Now, my hair is still weird, but back then it was, it came about down to here, which is, you know, normal, long hair on a girl, whatever. But it was super, super poofy. Like freaking Hermione in a rainstorm on a bad hair day kind of poofy. So to try to control this Bride of Frankenstein look, I put it in a ponytail. Which would have been fine, except I did it every single day, and whenever I pulled it back, it exposed my ginormous forehead, just completely plastered in zits of all kinds, which, you know, was great. And so that, paired with the fact that I got all A's, made me a pretty good target for bullies. Now that that's out of the way, I'm not gonna tell you my bully's name, because I am twice as fabulous and considerate as he will ever be. So instead of disclosing what his actual name is, I'm gonna call him Billy. Everything started in technology class. Now, in this class, no matter how many times you've taken the class, no matter what grades you've had in that class, and no matter what grade you're in, it always starts out with this activity. This activity has 26 boxes, and in each of the boxes, it has a letter. And basically what you need to do is write down as many words as you can that start with that letter and have to do with technology within a certain time limit. Once everybody finishes, the teacher calls just random students up to the board to write whatever their answers are so that they can help everybody out, share ideas, all that good stuff. So we do this, right? The same thing that every other class does. And I get chosen. I am the chosen one to walk up to the board and share my answers with the rest of the class. So I'm like, I am hyped because I'm one of those nerds that actually likes to go in front of the class and brag about my answers, which is a really mean and butt-face mood, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't even remember what the word was that I put up there, or what the letter was that I put up there, but I went up there and I wrote a word, and as soon as I turned around, certain somebody cupped their big sausage-link fingers around their big crusty lips and shouted, "Z photozits on her forehead." Really? We're gonna play that game now? Okay, how about we start over? So I have plenty of letters to choose from. How about A for apple fondling antagonist, B for big-headed butthead, and C for crusty-looking cow, because that describes you just perfectly. Just, everything's fine. Okay, I didn't actually say any of that, but it's, yeah. So, you know, if that had been the only thing that he'd done, it wouldn't really be bullying. It would just be him being mean to me for one time, and I would just be annoyed for a day and then get over it. But no. There was more! Oh joy! What a great time! So, this next part, well, okay, before I get into the next part, I'd like to disclose that Billy really liked internet trends, Vine in particular. He found it just freaking hilarious and amazing, and it would get him all this attention, so I guess that's why he did it. So he would just run through the hallways shouting 21 and Gotti randomly to everyone he saw, which was terrible. So here I am in my last class of the day, so ready to go home, just doing the work like I always do, like I'm supposed to do. And I hear a little noise behind me. I'm not really worried about it because this class is the freaking loudest class of the day. I'm talking like, this is a zoo. This is literally a zoo, and he's one of the monkeys over there trying to get everybody's attention. Like, honestly, just... So I hear a noise, and I feel something that really stings. And why was where I had always kept my hair in this poofy freaking Hermione ponytail. Just this once, I had taken it and I had just draped it across my shoulder to look nice and and to play with it and all that fun stuff. Which gave a perfect and unobstructed view of the back of my neck. So Billy, he had snuck up on me, which he didn't really do because he is freaking elephant. That's what he is. He's so loud. Oh my gosh. And he slapped the back of my neck. I don't think I can describe how much I hated him in that moment. I wanted to take a discontinued fruit drink from the 70s or 80s that had gone way bad decades ago and force him to drink it. I wanted to take a giant, just amazing box of Legos that any 5-year-old would have so much fun with, dump it on the floor, and force him to walk across it like hot coals. I wanted to do so many terrible things because I was extremely angry, but I didn't actually do any of those things. My third and final experience with Billy was really weird, because let me get into it. Okay, so here I am during class change, just walking through the halls, minding my own business, carrying stuff in my arms, talking to my friends, chit-chatting, just having a fun time. Fun as you can have in school anyway. And again, I feel something, except it doesn't sting, and it's not on the back of my neck. It's somewhere else. It's on my golden apples, my posterior, my rump, my rear, my butt. I felt something. I felt somebody touch my butt. That's what I'm trying to say. And oh my goodness, it was ridiculous, and it was so confusing because I turned around like, who's there? Who's doing that? Who touched my butt? That is uncharted territory. You need to go back where you have maps. Just stay away, is what I'm trying to say. And I turned around and I see someone creeping along and just running into the crowd and disappearing. He just poofed. He was gone, and I knew that it was Billy. But why? Why? Every other experience was just hateful and weird, and this was still hateful and weird, but way different than the other ones. But after that, I never saw him again, because in 8th grade, I guess he moved or something, or I don't know, but he just left. I never saw him after that. Maybe he was killed, or worse, expelled.